Hey YouTubers, today we're gonna show you how to use your Steam controller with your Xbox 360 using CronusMax. And first of all, what you do is you're gonna need Steam, like y'all didn't know that already. And you gotta set up a shortcut for CronusMax in Steam. And the way you do that is you go to Games, add non-Steam game, and you select CronusMax out of this list you have here. Okay, now another thing. In order for this to work, you have to have Steam in Big Picture. Now, don't ask me why, that's just the way they got it set up. So, I'm going to go to CronusMax, and go to Play, and you got your CronusMax comes up here. Now, I better plug my CronusMax in. You plug it into your PC through the side port, and it's plugged in. Now, you can have that plugged into your Xbox 360 already, it doesn't really matter. Anyhow, for this, the plugins you're gonna need X-Aim plugin on your CronusMax, and you can go to the plugin manager and download that. Okay, so we go to plugins, go to X-Aim, and there it is. Now, on your layouts, you can pick any of these really. It doesn't matter what controller you have up there. It really doesn't. And you can make any of these whatever you want as long as they're keyboard entries. You know, keystroke like that, and then of course your mouse is over here, and you want your mouse over there on their Steam controller. So it's pretty easy, and once you have all these set up the way you want them, there's a little tip: is you got make sure your Xbox home button is another button the same, because you won't be able to go to Xbox home on the Steam controller without these being the same. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you just this on the Steam controller, you press this, it does nothing. Okay, so when you press this, it's going to go to it's going to act out like the Xbox home button. Okay, after you get all these set up the way you want them, you got to remember what all these are, because you're going to have to go in Steam, manage shortcut. I got to turn my Steam control on so this will show up. And first of all, you go to controller options. And you uncheck this. Do not allow desktop configuration. If you do, it's going to mess you up. What happens is that if you accidentally hit that left analog stick button, it goes to the keyboard on the desktop, and everything stops working for some reason or another. But anyhow, you go to your controller configuration. Now, you have to set this up exactly the way you have it set up in the CronusMax. All these buttons have to be exactly the same as what you had set up in the CronusMax. Right, left mouse, and this is your mouse, of course, and all these buttons here, they all have to be exactly the same as the buttons you got set up on the CronusMax X-Aim inputs. Then, after you have that all done, that's pretty simple. Go back to your CronusMax. And plug your CronusMax into your Xbox. Hit capture. And then your Steam controller is now your Xbox controller. Pretty simple, huh? That is the easiest way I can tell you how to do it. Now here is one tip. You have to have a controller that shows up in the direct input settings. It'll be on this drop down list. You want to pick your Xbox 360 for Windows, and you want it to have it plugged in to your PC at the time. Now there's another way to do this with an Xbox controller, but it's a little more difficult. You have to have all the X input configurations. It's basically the same way as I do the keyboard. You have to have them exactly the same for the Xbox configuration in Steam. You understand what I'm saying? This way is a little more easy because you don't have all those axes and whatnot to figure out what goes where. This makes it a lot easier. You just match them up as keyboard strokes and mouse. It makes it so much easier. And it'll work the same. Actually, I think this works better since it's acting like your desktop. For some reason, I've tried this with doing the X input functions, and I get the mouse freezes up and the buttons freeze up. So don't ask me. This works much better. And all you have to do is, for this to show up, is have a controller plugged into your PC and controller for Xbox 360 Windows. I don't know. You might be able to use any controller. I'm not sure. You can try it and leave a comment and tell me if any controller will work or not. I don't know. I haven't tried it with another controller. It's just easier to set everything up for me, anyhow. So, and that's about it. You hit capture, get everything set up, plugged into your Xbox, and you're playing Halo with your Steam controller. And I gotta tell you, I don't have any video footage because I don't have a capture card, but it does work great. I'm telling you, it's fun. So leave a comment and tell me what you all think. Tell me how it works for you, and we will see you later. Okay, have a good one. And I'm going to be doing videos like this, videos nobody's has done yet.